Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Uh, the training that we're gonna have today is about general billing templates. Uh, let's proceed. Lagin muna tayo. And by the way po, um, yung ano natin, yung gagamitin natin right now is the local host ka, no? Or yung uh, development server namin for the sample. So, just use your tawag dito, equivalent production URL. So in here, let's proceed. Then let's choose the branch that we're working on. So in this case, no, nasa B1 tayo. In this particular, we have to go through first yung mga maintenance natin. So we have like three maintenances that we have to uh, properly set up first. We have the what do you call it? It's found in under maintenance general. We have the companies and then the position. So we go to first yung companies natin. So sa companies natin, gumawa na ako ng sample dito. It's KBR, no? KBR. So let's highlight this first. So sa KBR, we can only have code descriptions is active. Be very particular dun sa is active natin. So save natin to. As in case. Then if you can keep on adding, you can click new here, no? What else? ASKI, something like that. Save natin siya. So, yeah. So we have our second company, which is the TSKI. Na. So that's all and good. So lahat ng companies natin, please uh, complete that doon sa ating live, no? So production. And next, no, aside from the companies, we have the positions. So in the positions, search here, meron kang nakalagay na yung pinag-a-add ko na siya, no, for testing purposes. Uh, so if we look at the samples here, for example, yung color natin, and code description is active. So ito yung header natin and for the positions. And then under the positions, you have your company's KBR, no? 78. Tapos meron siya kasamang paired with the rate na 784, 0.26. So if we look up here, meron pa tayong extra companies, no? So you can add the rates, no? Let's say, for example, it's much higher here, 800, kunyari. So something like that. See? So in this case, yung companies, meron tayong mga positions na hauler na tig 784 tsaka tig 800 rate natin na equivalent for those positions. So ganyan lang siya yung position na set up natin. So you have to apply that to all of the what do you call this positions natin. So ganyan lang siya. Very easy. Okay? So the next step, after you completed the companies in the position, you have to go under maintenance again. Then dito siya sa hotels and then the setup. So under the setup, you can have your accounting director for operations, account finance, associate, and finance supervisor, no? So yan yung mga kailangan siyang complete. For the printout naman yan. And then lastly, meron tayo ditong GBTW tax percent. So 2% yung nakalagay. So if you want it like 10, so we'll change this to 10. I'll just flip back to like 2%. So account director, I'm sorry, director for operations, finance supervisor, and then the GBTW tax percent. Ito lang yung kailangan i-update to complete the setup of the general billing templates. No? So before we proceed to the main module ng general billing templates, we need to go first dun sa ano, sa may, what do you call that? Synergy for the extraction of the attendance. No? So punta tayo ng synergy. So currently here sa second tab, you have the synergy no, so it's just local, so you can ignore the rest of the information here. But okay, so new na lang tayo for the sake of the sample. Update natin 816, 831, 831. Kunyari lang. We have the payroll group. Search natin. We'll choose. What would we choose? Merchandising. Is there any people there? Basta natin sila there. Let's check out first remove natin yung mga active class kasi medyo mas populated siya yung employees niya. No? Let's do again yung start date end date. Tapos, go with the ranking class. And then we generate, no? So after generating, automatically nagpapopulate din siya. Let's choose another, medyo mas marami siya. I think it's the other ranking file, the RNF. Yeah. Generate. Yeah. We have the employees. So set lang siya, no? If you have the DTR or the biometrics uploaded, no? This is supposed to be auto-populated, but in this case, since wala sa test natin, we just took 100%. And then when you're done with that, save ka muna natin just to make sure. And then we export. So after exporting, sa while, mas mabilis siya pagka nasa live. So here, no, ito yung sample ng ano natin, Excel. Here, no, in this Excel, you can see the format, the start date and date, pay date, payroll group, tsaka payroll number. So you just have to encode the payroll number pagka blank siya. You just have to fill that up with the payroll number nung sa may attendance natin sa payroll number ng payroll module natin. For in that case, fill up lang yung number dito. Yan, paano yan? Next, you have to take into account mainly yung field ng position. It might not sync with the table dun sa may tawag dito. Table dun sa may ating positions here. We have the boiler attendant, forklift, etc. etc. So in this case, hindi siya sync, no? According sa Excel natin. So you have to edit this one to fill up the correct positions. Now, after changing the correct positions, I think that's it. Wala nang further manipulation. So fully tama na yung regular hours, tama na yung mga overtime, etc. Para hindi na kailangang galawin pa, no? So in sync siya sa payroll natin talaga. So ito lang yung particular na dapat ni galawin, no? The positions. So once that's done, so we'll grab here the sample ng tawag dito, sample nung binigay yung Excel, no? So, here, I have here this one, no? Ugly edit. Ito yung medyo edited na siya kasi merong sa file doon na original na merong mga totally absent, wala na siyang pay dito. Nagiging negative na yung ano yung, what do you call that? Uh, Negative na yung sort of, what do you call that? Yung net niya, negative na siya. So, tinanggal ko na siya dito. So, it's cleaned up already. You can see here, yung position, reliever, utility. So, nakasync siya itong mga positions with the positions here sa Cloud Castle. That's the important part lang. And then you can see here yung regulars, you don't have to touch it pagka tama na yung mga DTR doon sa uh, sa synergy, no? So you can leave this alone. Si system na yung bahala. Ito lang yung kailangan nyo i-manipulate. Okay. So, going back, we will now proceed with the general billing templates, no? So this is the module. It's under the systems general, the general billing template. So here, meron tayong sample nun. So, 1, 2, 3, but we'll just make a new one. So, gawa tayo. Palitan natin ito ng 31. Then we'll look up the company, no? So sa company natin, ito yung may setup natin. KBR. Next is to grab the Excel, no? So ito yung edited and finalized na attendance natin. So corrected positions na siya. As you open that, you can click upload and then you can wait here, no? As it loads, meron tayong file uploaded successfully na message. If there is any errors, magpop up dyan na parang ganito. Pero without errors. So you can, may mga description din siya. You can like try to locate the error with that to finalize the, what do you call this? The attendance, no? So, let's hit OK. And once it is successful, magpapapilay lang siya dito yung mga tabs natin under the details. So, attendance, this is the direct, what do you call it? The direct migration, no, of the attendance. So, parang 1:1 siya. You know, attendance, employee, etc. And then the positions here. The positions here will grab the latest rate from positions, no? So, yung parang mga 783 something dyan. And then, etc. Okay. So, we're moving on. So, parang excellent siya. You can see it here. You can spell it here. The next is the ASR. So, let's label this ASR. So, ito yung compute automatically ng systems, no? So, it pulled out the rates per positions, no? And company, which is the KBR. So, nakaset siya kasi sa 784.26 yung rates natin. So it grabs the latest or during the upload. So next, yung required hours natin. Notice here, 104. Regular hours is 112. Nandiyan na siya. Na-compute in the system, regular days, is 14. So if you check here, now coming from payroll, no, it's 157.50. Pagdating dun sa uh, ESR natin, na-adjust niya. It's 112, no? Uh, and etc. So it's the 157 composition is coming from the OT and the what do you call that? The rest of the details here. So automated na siya, kumbaga. So yeah, for this ng si Baroma and Christian Dizon, sa sample natin, naka 112 na siya, 14 and then 45.50, no? And then the rest. So you have to check lang, compare it with your Excel kung manual Excel kung tama po yung computations natin. Just verify lang po. Notice here also, no, under yung sa last column, which is the late, no? You can see here 1,380. So it's in terms of minutes. It's in terms of minutes, and then if you can check here, no, 104 tsaka 81. So medyo ano siya, medyo marami yung late niya. Late and absences, parang ganyan. So, combine na siya. Hindi siya yung late na 15 minutes per day, no? Or something like that. No? So, it's converting everything into minutes, including the absences. So, naandyan sila lahat sa late or the deduction. So, okay. I think everything is taken care of dun sa ASR natin. Ito yung computations. Just validate it with the Excel. Next is the daily tab. So, nandito yung daily tab natin. Yung hindi pa siya na-fill up, no? Because it's pulling directly from, partially pulling directly from the, the save now. So, hindi pa siya natin na-save. So, it's still incomplete. So, don't worry about that for now. Pero ito yung partial computation. Let's just save it para mag-populate siya, no? Properly, no? Just in case, might get surprised na wala siyang information dyan. So, ayan. So, nandito na. So, populated na. We have here the middle two, no? Cover tech, KBR. Bill coverage is 2831. Ayan. And then the billing date, nandito siya. No? So, it starts with the document date. It's billing date. The payment due is the plus 30, what do you call that? Plus 30, starting from the billing date. Account summary, we don't have that information. So previous balance, it's always zero. You have the current billing, which is the net from here. So net payable natin. What else can we find in here? Nandito siya, no? So it's a direct translation from the Excel natin. In any case, the billing rate is posted in here. Basic day, yung OT hours computed na. So, pa-verify na lang po pag mayroong discrepancies dito. But in any case, due to this, yan. So, all computed because of the ASR values. So, they're grabbing all the ASR values. Papunta siya dito na. And then, at the end, you have the billing due. So, billing due, total, malabas naman. And then we have the less withholding tax expanded, no, 2%. So that is, the 2% is set up dun, if you can remember, dun sa may set up natin here. Which is the, sorry, natin tayo na 2% here, 2% of the GDP. We still go back, yes, we still go back. So legally na yan. And then finally, if you are done with that, you can hit finalize, no, and then generate. So for generating, it's much better if you go with the can review this. Hindi ko siya kaya na, but that's fine. You can go back here, no? Then you can save that as PDF. Once save sa PDF, it's a more printable friendly na format, no? Here you can see ang invoice number natin, no? So 3 pages. So your previous balance 4796,693.96. Yan. Amount due, and then let's place it here. Or translation from the whatever is found here, no? So daily natin. Yan. And then we have your signatories sa baba. Yep. Payable. Okay. Pagka na-finalize, nag-update lang naman yung number natin yan dito sa billing invoice number. Naka-indicate naman dyan. Let's go ahead and finalize. Yeah, finalize, okay. We can generate again. It just goes back to that process. No? Once you're finalized, depending on your, what do you call this, matrix security, no? Cancel can also be available, no? So you can, after finalizing pagkamali siya, you can cancel. And after canceling, it will just be tagged as cancel doon sa ating lookup. Ayan. Let's go back. Once cancel, hindi na siya mapuprint. You can close that. You can search here in the lookup. So we have two canceled transactions here, yung number 4 tsaka yung number 2. So that's it. That completes the tutorial for the general billing template. Let's look at it again. Read it out natin. Okay. So hopefully you have learned to be able, no, to process or complete the configurations. And review na lang muna tayo. So going back, Energy General, maintenance natin, you have the companies in a position. So this has to be filled kompleto. So complete natin yung companies, complete natin yung positions before you start working on we're using the general billing template. Plus the ano pa pala. We go here under the hotel setup. There is this last setup na para sa printout natin. Mga signatories natin, yung sa taas, this one. And then yung percentage ng tax natin, which is the 2%. Yung withholding tax natin. So, as that's configured, you can proceed to, the general billing templates na. So that's it. Hopefully, you learned something new or kaya niyang operate yung general billing templates na module. So again, thank you and goodbye.